bless you all. Let you all open all your three eyes and manifest the powers of Mahasadashiva. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 am as old as sun, as new as sunrise. Various incarnations happened, gave a breakthrough to consciousness and gave opening to the next level. My responsibility is to introduce new consciousness which manifests powers of Sadashiva. As Mahamandaleshwar of Mahanirvani Akada, the oldest apex body of Hinduism, I welcome every one of you. I have experienced Sadashiva in his completion, and he has empowered me to transmit that experience to all of you. It's my commitment to all of you. I'll make you experience and manifest Sadashivatva, powers and state and space of Sadashiva. When you manifest powers, naturally the state of Sadashiva and space of Sadashiva starts manifesting in you. More power manifestation, more integrity, more unclutching, more nirvikalpa samadhi, more joy, more restful awareness, more responsibilism, more enrich, more bliss. This tradition has a capacity to retain its authenticity and originality. My purpose is to make this statement to the world. Hinduism is real. Ideas move from mind to mind. Energy moves from space to space. Cognitions move from body to body. That is why even Sadashiva needs a body. He assumed the body because he needs body to transmit these cognitions to you. Whatever I am doing is reviving the original science as expressed in Sanatana Hindu Dharma, Vedas and Agamas of the Hindu tradition. Given by Sadashiva, received by Devi, adopted by Vishnu to run this universe is Agama. Agamas insist on us serving beyond our frame. Whatever experience, anubhuti I had by my Guru's grace, Atma Pramana, I do acid wash with Shastra Pramana, Apta Pramana, the ancient masters' experiences. Whatever finally stands I share it with the world as Sakshi Praman. I welcome everyone for the grand feast of Sanatana Hindu Dharma. Let us go on contributing. The first and foremost sacred secret I want you to know: integrity is falling in love with your higher personality. Understand? You do have Sadashivatva in you. You are hardwired for it. It's not that your Sadashivatva is gift from somebody. No. Understand? Just like how when you fall asleep, you put an alarm and tell the alarm, hey, wake me up tomorrow morning. Same way, that's exactly the way I sent my gurus. I sent my gurus to the planet Earth ahead of me and said, hey, I am coming. Wake me up. when I assume the human body. My alarm clocks were my gurus. They wake me up. Understand? They just reminded me to fall in love with my higher personality, Sadashiva. I started my public life in a very young age. Immediately after 12, after I realized my enlightenment, I took my first Padayatra as per my Guru's instruction. That Padayatra is my first enriching Padayatra. See, I should say, I started organized public life in 2000. But my public life started when I was 12. How I started my public life? One person at a time. I'll walk from village to village, sit, spend some time. And small boy, naturally people will be curious, all alone. They will come and try to talk to me. Then I'll start talking to them and start enriching. Whatever little way I know. It was a raw, crude, ground level way. One person at a time. So I decided I am going to start my own way. One person at a time.
என்னுடைய ரூம் பக்கத்துல ரூம் தான் அவர் இருந்தாப்புல. ஒரு சின்ன இரும்பு பெட்டி ஒன்று இருக்கும். அந்த இரும்பு பெட்டியில தினந்தோறும் காலையில் 5 மணிக்கு எழுந்து ஒரே நபர் எங்க ஹாஸ்டல்லே முதல் நபர் அவராக தான் இருப்பாரு. குளிச்சுட்டு வந்துட்டு தினந்தோறும் பூஜை செய்வாப்புல. பூஜை செய்து விட்டுட்டு யாரெல்லாம் அவர்கிட்ட போயிட்டு ஆசீர்வாதம் கேட்கிறாரோ அவர் திண்ணூறு வச்சு இன்றைய நாள் நன்றாக இருக்கும் அப்படின்னு சொல்லி எல்லாருக்கும் ஆசீர்வாதம் பண்ணுவாப்புல.
அவர் சிரிச்சுட்டே தான் இருக்கிறாரு. ஆனால் அந்த சிரிப்பினுடைய அர்த்தம் எனக்கு இப்போதான் கரெக்டாக புரியுது. ஏன்னா அது ஒரு தெய்வீக சிரிப்புன்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. அந்த தெய்வீக சிரிப்பை என்னால் இப்பவும் நல்லா உணர முடியும்.
ரூம்குள்ள வந்துட்டாருன்னா ஒண்ணு சும்மாவே இருக்க மாட்டாரு, புக் எடுத்து படிப்பாரு, இல்ல அந்த சிலைகளுக்கான அலங்காரங்கள் பண்றது இதெல்லாம் பண்ணிட்டு இருப்பாரு. இல்லைன்னா எந்நேரம் பார்த்தாலும் ஒரு அந்த மெடிடேஷனோ இல்ல வேற ஒரு பாவநிலையிலயோ ரூம்குள்ளேயே நடந்துட்டு இருப்பாரு. இதுக்காக ஒர்க்கையும் டிஸ்டர்ப் பண்ண மாட்டாரு. ஒர்க் டைம் வந்தா அதுல இருந்து இறங்கி உடனே வேலைக்கு போடுவாரு. வேலைக்கு போயிட்டாருன்னா அங்க சிரிச்சு பேசி ஜாலியா இருந்து அதே நேரத்தில் உன்னிப்பா கவனிக்கிறது.
Parivrajaka Yatra happens only when you move out of joy. I tell you, I was moving like a banyan leaf in the breeze. When a leaf falls from the tree, in the breeze how it moves. That's the way I moved in my life. That is why my Parivrajaka, even to remember, is a joy for me. I tell you, shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line. So most smartest strategy is hard work with integrity. That's all. That's the most smartest strategy. I decided, let me sit and start doing, start empowering, start enriching. Actually, that is the way I remember me even now. When I close my eyes, I don't remember me sitting in a golden throne. When I close my eyes, I only remember the boy, village boy with a stick on his shoulder, a kamandalu. Before Hindus could recognize, I have created a very powerful enlightenment ecosystem Everywhere, spiritual awakening is happening, enlightenment is happening. People are manifesting enlightenment, manifesting powers, everything. Kailasa is reviving the enlightenment ecosystem. The Kailasa will be the place where almost million power manifestors are living and running. At least 10 million temples and monasteries, which are spiritual embassies of Paramashiva, and reviving this enlightenment, power manifesting civilization. Kailas is a place where everything related to superconsciousness is revived. All the sampradaya, all the spiritual ecosystems. Kailasa is a place where everything related to superconsciousness is revived. All the sampradaya, all the spiritual ecosystems created for enlightenment will be revived. And established in such a way it never gets lost again. There forever serving the humanity. Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
नित्यानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वदी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि. Nithyanandam, we offer our humble obeisance, our humble pranam at the divine lotus feet of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagat Guru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness Bhagwan Nithyananda Paramashivam. And we welcome you all the viewers across the world, wishing you an auspicious Suprabhatam. Good morning to all this morning. For those of you who are tuning in for the first time to HDH Nithyananda TV, welcome to the official channel of the HDH's TV channel for Sri Kailasha, the only and the greatest Hindu nation in the world. His Divine Holiness Nithyananda Paramashivam is the reviver of Kailasha, the ancient enlightened civilization, and the great cosmic borderless Hindu nation. His Divine Holiness is an avatar from and science of power manifestation, yoga, and sovereign order of Kailasha, led by His Divine Holiness and Nithyananda order of monks, nuns, Hindu diocese, global peace, and to give with extended campuses in 150 countries, is collecting, organizing, preserving, time capsuling, decoding, spreading, and reviving 20 million source books of Hinduism and 64 sacred arts and sciences like Ayurveda, music, dance, sculpting, astrology, and Vastu. His Divine Holiness is Veedam, the ancient apex body of Hinduism and present emperor of Surya Vamsha Surangi Samrajyam. His Divine Holiness has survived the worst persecution of many assassination attempts on person and characters by anti-Hindu elements. To explore the videos, you can visit Kailasha's Nithyananda YouTube channel. Spread the message of Sri Kailasha. Share this satsang. Let's enrich and enrich. In Hinduism, we recognize the happening of incarnations on planet Earth. Every few thousand years, the superconsciousness energy decides to manifest in a physical plane and relate with all of us to give the breakthrough which is needed at this time. In order to lead the life at the time to the next evolutionary breakthrough on consciousness has come down to planet Earth once again in the form of His Divine Holiness Nithyananda Paramashivam, whom we fondly refer as Swamiji. He manifested this grand Leela of his life for each and every one of us to be part, to have the super consciousness breakthrough. Swamiji has taken this physical form and come down from the Kailasha itself. Now that Swamiji is here, we can celebrate his happening on planet Earth and spread the message of Sri Kailasha. We invite all the viewers to share this link with all the Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and all the other social media platforms. As we continue in the satsang introduction and to get prepared for Swamiji's satsang, Swamiji blissfully tells us the only practice which can destroy self-doubting pattern is enriching others. You cannot complete with your self-doubt. You just need to understand that how much ever completion you do, you try to do, you will suspect, you will have the doubt that even that on the completion, how will you clear? Ramakrishna says beautifully, if somebody possessed by ghost, you can throw sesame seed, and how will you drive the ghost using the sesame seed? He's sitting in the sesame seed itself. So if you have an incompletion, you can do the completion process and complete it. Get rid of it. Get rid of any incompletion. But the self-doubt is such that doubt in the very completion process itself. So the incompletion has entered into your completion. Then how that completion is going to remove that incompletion? The only one and only way to get rid of that self-doubt is enrich, enrich, enrich. Enriching is not marketing. Enriching is not converting. Because converting others, the result is external. Marketing is, the result is external. For the sake of the result outside, you do marketing or converting. But here, with enriching, the result are inside. Over the last 7 months, Swamiji has been continuously guiding Kailashians through the perilous time which we are living in, the coronavirus pandemic. This pandemic has claimed almost 20 million lives, with 700,000 deaths, the economic collapse and global famine, which has happened due to the lockdown that nations all over the world would have mandated, are both affecting millions, billions actually. An approximate 10 million people all over the world are suffering due to severe hunger. As the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Swamiji has been continuously guiding over 2 billion Hindus all over the world to protect ourselves during this time, and to use this time to continuously build ourselves and have a super consciousness breakthrough. The Paramashivoham Level 2 program is another initiative that Swamiji has started at the same purpose. Over 5,000 people have attended this 16-day program.
All stress,
16 hours and 16-day program until today. And we have hearing about the heartfelt sharings of the people attended this program around the world who have benefited. The global Akhanda Nirvikalpa Samadhi Jnana Yajna, a worldwide 24/7 initiative of meditation, prayer and spiritual healing through unclutching. Over 4 million minutes have been recorded in a less than just over 115 days. Just to put things in perspective, 4 million minutes is equivalent to one person sitting for 7.6 years of unclutching continuously without a break. Swamiji has blessed that the power of joining this global movement is such that if you participate by just sitting for 1 hour every day, along with hundreds of others during this yajna, you will experience the same benefit of 7.6 years of unclutching. Another breakthrough program that Swamiji has launched is the Paramashiva Gana program, a unique program during the 4th month Chaturmasya period to do digital Shastra Adhyayanam, studying the scriptures. Swamiji reveals the divine message from Paramashiva every day at 7:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time. Tuning in to live satsang every day is the perfect
all stress is your inability to connect your various states of existence and have consistency with it. I tell you, every situation you feel irritated, angry, violated, intruded, just don't react. Be calm and look in. What is making you feel violated? What is making you feel irritated? What is it that is getting into your nervous system? What is it that constantly shakes you? If you see, you will understand it has nothing to do with what is happening externally. It is something triggered internally. I tell you. Getting triggered internally and reacting for it externally and making stupid decisions is called delusion. Delusion is worse than death, because death is only 1 minute happening. Delusion destroys you, which is like a continuous suffering. The decisions you make in delusion is worse than death. Death is actually nothing. It's just changing clothes. But decisions you make during delusion destroys your life. Just understand, your husband, your wife, your house, your kids, your furnitures, your family, your friends, your external world is not at all bad, and they are not responsible for the sufferings you are going through inside, at least till December 14th. See, till December 14th, there is a huge Prabhava energy, delusion energy, getting released on this planet. At least till December 14th. Maybe you can make a chart. You can write on your bedroom wall, or write on a paper and stick it on the bedroom wall. Till December 14th, none of my family or friends or external world is responsible for all my suffering. Understand? Everything you feel so logical and factually right to accuse others, blame external situations. The delusion energy is predominant in decision-making component of you. Buddhi is deluded extensively. So the idea about I and mine is traveling in a very dangerous territory and terrain, both.
terrain and territory, both. The territory which is not yours and the terrain which is very dangerous. I just want you to know, till December 14th, even if you just eat and sleep whole day, that is okay. Don't make major decisions. If you can, do yoga. The ecosystems, like how in many cities our devotees have formed. Everyone wakes up in morning Brahma Muhurta and calls all the people who are in that same time zone and does yoga. I tell you, this kind of groups are literally like direct Paramashiva. Person who calls you in Brahma Muhurta and wakes you up and asks you, come on, let's do yoga. Be very clear. Remember that call is directly from me to you. My dear, come on, get up. It's time. Let's do yoga. Remember, this very voice is only coming to you, maybe in somebody else's form. Never miss that. Wake up. Do yoga. Do puja. If you don't feel like doing, if you don't want to do, all right, don't do anything, but don't make any decision in your life. If you can do the spiritual practices like yoga, unclutching, you will get enlightened. During this pralaya, I can give you one very powerful technique, method. Just decide to go liquid diet. See, when you don't give solid food, your body, when you don't give solid food to your body starts eating itself. Then it throws all kinds of anger, violence, tantrum, everything. It literally tries to make you mad. During that time, sit and do completion. Read my books, Bhagavad Gita, Living Enlightenment. These are the best books. You will master your biochemistry. Means the chemicals of your biology. See, the impact of the chemicals on your biology. If you master that, you will live such ecstatic life. I tell you, if the load of getting irritated, getting violent is taken away from your system, you will start feeling connection with powerful cognitions and higher existence intensely. I tell you, I have seen this work thousands of times, not just in my life, my gurus. See, actually, when people come to my gurus, I have seen how my gurus deal the disciples, devotees. People come with the problems. I have seen my Guru Isaki Swami personally advising and people getting benefit of this Nirahara Samyama. See, Nirahara Samyama is nothing but you becoming Mahabhairava. See, Mahabhairava is described to be a human flesh eater. Naramamsa Bhakshini. That doesn't mean you will kill human beings and eat. No. Your own body eating itself is naramamsa vakshini. Your own flesh is eaten by your own body. When you don't give solid food, you are Mahabhairava, Akasha Bhairava. Sit as Akasha Bhairava. Don't give solid food, only lubricate your system through liquid diet. Give a very healthy liquid diet, very healthy juices, herbs. I'm not saying don't give nutrients. Give nutrients, minerals, everything needed for the body in a liquid form. When you start doing that, body will try to throw tantrum. It will behave like a mad mother-in-law, Indian mother-in-law, mad Indian mother-in-law. It will try to break everything.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
As we all gather for the Nithyananda Satsang today, let us take a few moments to remember and align ourselves to the ultimate purpose of our lives, which is Swamiji has come down for. There are innumerable reasons why His Divine Holiness Nithyananda Paramashivam happened on the planet Earth. He happened to cause the next evolutionary breakthrough for life on Earth. He happened to cause the Satya Yuga once again. He happened for the fulfillment of consciousness itself. He happened to the entire humanity, and he happened exclusively for you at the same time. Ultimately, the true reason behind the happening of the avatar is nothing but pure compassion. This realization will happen in you after understanding the full story of the avatar, all of his gifts for humanity, and his sacrifices. The avatar of Paramashiva happened on planet Earth for you, exclusively for you, to realize that you are Paramashiva. In this global circumstance, when if the panic and fear is trying to touch us, the easiest solution which is available for all of us is a simple feeling of devotion and connection to our Guru. The autobiography of the avatar is the best way to nurture that feeling connection with Swamiji and began holding it in our inner space. Today, we will be continuing our journey to the autobiography of the avatar. We have been introduced to the yogi who made Swamiji as a yogi. At the mere age of 3, Yogananda Puri or Raghupati Yogi, who got to know Mata Vibhudananda Puri and her extraordinary life. We also started to understand Swamiji's gurus and the role that each one of them played in the grand Leela of the avatar. The other day, we were introduced to the fundamental aspects of Swamiji's life, sannyas. Many times in our lives, we have different awakening moments. Strong moments where we feel to start to question the society around us and its impermanence. And something which was a blind spot becomes uncovered. Swamiji says, this happens when we witness death. Siddhas have mastered the science of how to use every death to awaken the deeper strands of DNA. Every death can be used to awaken deeper strands of DNA. At the time you are disillusioned about the stability of the society, your third level DNA strand can be awakened, because disillusionment about the society creates a deep insecurity in you, and which you face that insecurity. Whenever you face that next level of DNA, the very physical structure, physical ability gets awakened in you. When you face a deep insecurity with the society, you have two choices. Either you can blind completely new muscles, you can build new muscles completely and a new body, or completely get broken, go to pieces. You have two choices, because when the insecurities attack, when the insecurity is awakened in you, if you just go into death, the death of moment to moment to moment, you would start living more in the conscious state. Living more in the conscious state would awaken deeper strands of conscious state. Living more in the conscious state would awaken deeper strands of DNA. Same way, if you have a broken heart, if there is a problem you are facing in your life because of some broken relationship, you need to understand to go into that consciously. You would see the deeper level strands of DNA would be awakened in you. You would start living intensely, blissfully with your own body, without need of the other body. The possibility for achieving brahmacharya happen in you when the relationship are broken. A relationship being broken is a death. Brahmacharya happening is a new birth. So every major incident in your life, every death in your life can be used to awaken the deepest level strands of DNA. Siddhas have used this science. Consciously, they would put people into death experience and awaken the deeper strands of DNA and bring them back. Then even use the herbs sometimes. The Siddhas use three things: Mani, Mantra, Aushadha. Mani means truths, and Mantra means technique, and Aushadha means herbs, medicines. Siddha masters have used all three. They would put a disciple to death, awaken the deeper strands of DNA, and bring them back. Science of becoming an incarnation is expressed in such a detailed way in the Siddha tradition. Swamiji says, from my own experience, how each death happened in my life raised me to the next level of understanding about life and death. The first death, my cousin brother, elder brother's death, next my grandmother, third when I was taking care of a sadhu during my yatra time, a patient in the next bed, fourth my own death in Varanasi, fifth when I was taking care of a devotee in Bangalore, the next best patient's death, and sixth was my father's death. Swamiji continues to narrate that the six deaths experiences have taught me great lessons. The sixth death, my father's death, I was physically not here, but by then the need to attend anything physically was not there. So understanding about death not only gives you enlightenment, but gives you yogic powers. Even if you understand at a certain level those fear knots, if they get unlocked, you would get yogic powers, extraordinary powers. Swamiji tells us the first death I saw in my life was maybe around the age of 10, was my cousin brother, Sena, my father elder brother's son. Let's watch in Swamiji's own words the death experience, how he described.
Big. Today we will work on death. Of course, not with medicines. Today we will work on death, but not with medicines, but just with understanding and technique. I can tell you from my own life how each death happened in my life has made me an incarnation. Or I can say, awakened the deeper strands of DNA. The first death I faced in my life, my father's elder brother's son, elder son, he died. He fell into the village well. He went for a vacation to one of his relatives' house. You all know in Indian villages, if the school holiday, immediately we'll pack and go to some aunt's house, uncle's house, 2-3 days run around there and come back. It's the only way of vacation. He went to a vacation nearby village. My family is a tight-knit family. They don't marry outside not even outside community, not even outside the family. They'll marry inside. If you pick up one person, he will have 10 way of relationship with other persons. So, this boy used to be dumb and deaf little. So, he can't speak fluently. He went for vacation and the villages will have a wall, the well without wall. So this guy was running around and fell into that well and died, unfortunately. So when his body was brought, first time, it's reality for me, somebody whom you saw till few days before will not be there with you anymore. I can say in a way he was my first devotee. He used to have a great devotion for me. He is the one who will bring water, flowers, everything for my puja. He had a tremendous love and respect for me. Even though I am younger to him, he will bring all the things necessary for my puja, help me in puja, assist me. Very religious person. And I used to give him a lot of attention. I am the only person who can play with him or who can entertain him. You see, in all other play, you need to talk, you need to interact, you need to be equal. But my play is sitting with the deities and playing, doing puja. There you don't need to talk much. And only I will be able to accommodate him in my play. Nobody can accommodate. So I used to have a tremendous love for me, and my first assistant, maybe I can say, and a great devotee. Suddenly, he is not there. Apart from my practical problems of who will assist me in my puja and all that, who will fetch me water, who will get me flowers, who will get me sandal paste, then with that only you can do puja. I was thinking, who will do all this work? Such a big shock. The basic understanding that death is inevitable got drilled in me. Actually, I can say, this awakened the sense that I have to be dependent only on me, only on my body and mind for anything I want to do. Society will not be a permanent help. That reality was completely experienced by me. I can say, surely it has awakened a very deep, next level strands of DNA in my body. So, independence. I can say, this was one strong shift in my body. My body has started becoming yogic body. See, my whole idea of depending on somebody was lost. I have to be completely dependent only on the 6 feet frame for anything I have to do. And he was one more close disciple of Raghupati Yogi. Raghupati Yogi was actually working on him to make him speak. I have seen Raghupati Yogi actually made him speak at least on 3 occasions very fluently. But that boy finally asked Raghupati Yogi, no, I think I'll be better if I just live the same way I came, so that I will not have much responsibility in the world. Again, the conscious decision. I have seen Raghupati Yogi made him speak at least on 3 occasions, very fluently. He gave some herbs and asked him to keep on the last part of the teeth and hold. And he started speaking fluently. That funny thing is, holding his teeth, he was speaking fluently. That's the most funny thing. Still I remember, the jaws are completely holding the herb, but he is speaking. He is able to create the sounds very properly, very clearly. That was the most funny part. Still I am not able to understand how Raghupati Yogi made it. Anyhow, the first death, that is responsible for my body becoming yogic body. So God, because He used to bring me the Nagalinga flowers, which will grow, the flowers will happen in the tree at least some 6-7 feet high. He is little taller than me, he will climb that tree and get that flower. The flower will be like a 1,000 hooded snake, and inside there will be Shivalinga. It's called Nagalinga flower. So he used to climb the tree and bring the flower. First time I realized, oh God, now I have to climb by myself. Even though Raghupati Yogi has trained me, climbing pillars and all that, the necessity to become an independent yogic body has happened in me with that first death. The second death was my grandmother's, my grandfather's elder brother's wife. She lived the ripe age of more than 103. And till the end, very healthy. The funny part in this is, please understand, the most funny part in this is, all these deaths I am describing happened like a process, one by one by one. Now if I look back, it was such a great preparation. How the cosmos was making incarnation. Actually, I myself enjoy that story. I am writing an autobiography. I do not know whether somebody else is enjoying or not, going to enjoy or not. I myself intensely enjoying. Oh God, what a play! What a leela happening. It's such powerful truth, such powerful incidents played so
Swamiji narrates that human beings are orphans. You are alone, and that is the reality. How much ever you try to forget the basic truth which you try to cover up, human beings are orphans. You try your basic best to cover up by saying, no, no, I have a wife, I have a daughter, I have a son, I have a brother, and I have this, I have that. But when time comes, this sharp, naked truth will again and again be reminded to you. How many of you feel you try to cover up this truth, but again and again it is reminded to you? Swamiji continues to narrate that I'm not saying give up your family, give up your son, give up your daughter. No, I'm not saying. All I'm saying is don't take care of them thinking you will be free of the incompletion of loneliness. No, very clearly, all these relationships have a limited advantage. See, this kerchief can be used for wiping the face, but this cannot be used during the winter to cover up myself. Swamiji gave this beautiful example. Your son, your brother, your father, and your mother, your husband, your wife, all your relationships have a limited usage. Many times you use your relationships to forget or cover up the ultimate truth. You are an orphan. That deep sadness that you are an orphan makes you feel too powerless. We expect impossible things from our relationships and tear them finally. Now let's watch as Swamiji's second death experience in his own words.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Played, played so beautifully, such a coordinated way. The next death, my grandmother's death, that has given me the lesson of society cannot be trusted and it is not a structure as it is believed by you. Father is not a father, mother is not a mother, uncle is not uncle, aunt is not aunt. Things can be completely different. See, first time I realized people can talk one thing and think something else. I never understood you can think something and talk something else. First time I realized during my grandmother's death how people behaved. I saw, see, she died and there used to be a doctor opposite to my house, very nice person. This old lady, our house had a big well in the center. In villages, the common wells will be there in center of the houses. So in my whole street, this is the only well which can give water during summer. During summer, all other wells will dry up. So this poor doctor, during summer, he has to come only to this well for water. And in villages, it's like they will water and food and all is practically any house you can go and eat. I have seen, at least when we were born and brought up, that we all kids will go to any house and eat that 30, 40 houses. It will be aunt, uncle, father, father's brother, brothers, in-laws, sisters. Husband. Some way it will be related. And so this doctor also has to come here for the water. This old lady who died, my grandmother, she had a strong belief 30, 40 houses. After the sunset, the needle, father's brother, water, brothers, in-laws, fire, all these three should not be given. So, for some urgent thing, after sunset, if they come for the water, this lady will shout and she will take away that vessel with which they fetch water from the well and hide it. Once the doctor came for very important, urgent reason, emergency for water, this lady did not give. She quoted that proverb, needle, water and fire should not be taken out of the house after the sunset. It's a village belief. So, the day before she died, it was late night. She had some problem. She need to have injection. Some injection. So the doctor was called. The doctor came and checked everything and he said injection has to be given. Then that old lady said, go and bring from your house. An opposite house. This doctor said, you only used to tell water, needle and fire cannot be brought outside the house. After the sunset, how can I bring? That old lady could say neither say yes nor say no. She said, no, somehow save me, save me. Then finally the doctor is a good person. He went and brought and did whatever he can, but he couldn't save naturally because she's too old. And next day she passed away. I just remembered, oh God, this lady to whom she's not giving, but that guy is giving so much. That's one understanding. Second, when the death was declared, I saw all my family people, they were all sitting and they were all very normal, happy, actually waiting for her to die because she had a lot of money, jewelries. Those days, that silver coin, in India we had a habit of silver coin, pre-independence, silver coins. A lot of those coins she had under her bed in a trunk box. So now all these fellows will get a share. But she herself did not have any kids, but her brothers and their kids, many, and finally each one will get one, maybe little. But they are all waiting for their share. They are waiting for her death.
We really apologize for the technical glitch that we were not able to play the video. We will catch up with you tomorrow, the same time for the pre-satsang. Now it's time to prepare ourselves to be in Upanishad with His Divine Holiness Bhagwan Nithyananda Paramashivam. Let us make a conscious decision to be in the space of deep listening with the simple integrity with Swamiji, that we are here, open and available to receive the revelations of Paramashiva. Let us chant the Mahavakya initiated by Swamiji. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
ॐ नित्यानन्देश्वर परमशिवसमारम्भाम् नित्यानन्देश्वरि पराशक्तिमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. I welcome you all with my love and respects. I welcome all the living, practicing Hindus all over the world, all the Sarvanyapita Kartas, Ejamans, manifestors, Sarvabarityahis, Kailasas, ministers, ambassadors, diplomats, e-diplomats, citizens, consulate generals, supporters, Mantreshwaras, Vidyeshwaras, Ganeshwaras, Lokeshwaras, Astreshwaras, Paramashiva Ganas. I welcome all of you with my love and respects. Paramashiva's message directly from Kailasa. Realize the Sadashiva Tattva in you, knowing death is your dimension. When you know destruction is one of your dimension, it becomes rejuvenation. When you know you put yourself in delusion, you get out of delusion. Listen. Assimilating, understanding death or delusion is not forced on you, but extensions of you which you forgot as your own manifestation empowers you. All my kids, listen. This lesson will make you as me. All my kids. Today's homework is this whole satsang you should sit and transcribe. This is most important message from Paramashiva. Listen. I'm going to explain an important principle. Listen. I'll give you a technique also. Death is happening continuously in all of us in multiple levels. Every time life energy leaving you, you feeling low, even your tiredness is a death in a way. Continuously millions and billions of cells are dying in you. It's a death. Even if you shave, a part of your body is removed from you. Your extension, your hairs are removed from you. Even if you remove the nail, something is removed from you. And if you feel something is your extension, like money or people, and they are removed from your life, that money is removed, or that luxury is removed, or that person is removed from your life, even that is a death. That is why breaking from a relationship causes such deep pain. Understand? If you are in the female body, every time you have periods, and that egg which was supposed to become life leaves your body, it is a death. If you are in male body, every time the masculine life energy, semen, leaves your body, it is death. Death is not just stopping of your heart. Multi-level, it happens multiple ways. Everything which you think as you or yours leaving your body is death. Leaving you is death. Understand this very deeply. I'll give you a simple technique which I directly received from Arunagiri Yogeshwara. See, Arunagiri Yogeshwara is like literally my uncle, a very friendly, sweet uncle with whom you can tell everything. I'll tell all the gossip stories of Tiruvannamalai. It's not that I had only serious talks with him about enlightenment, cosmos, prapancha. No. Many times I'll go and tell, I heard this person is having that person as a keep, and this person ran away, or that person died. All these village rumors, gossips, I'll go and report to him. Once I was reporting a death which happened in village, local village, to him and said that a lot of people have gathered. This elderly person is dead. So slowly conversation turned towards death. And I asked him exactly what is death and what is its impact on the life. Of course, he gave me many wonderful understandings, realizations, including the experience. He showed me how the life moves and all that. Finally, I wanted to share this part today with you all. Many things he revealed, and I'll share that in other satsangs. Now, I wanted to give this one important part to all of you. I asked him, how to conquer fear of death? He stretched his hand and said, anything he asks, will you give? I said, what? How can you even ask this as a question? It is yours. Please tell me. He said, give me your life. I said, whatever I know as life, I experience as life, I feel as life, it is yours. I put both my hands and held his hand and put my head on his hand. And he said, now you are dead. And actually I saw everything stopped functioning. I don't know how long the time was. The next I heard is, I am alive in you from now. And then he said, now I have given this life to you. Everything you have now from this moment is a bonus. I tell you, from that time till now, whenever I feel any difficulty externally, internally, only one thing I will remember, I am already dead. Now whatever I am having is a bonus. Come on. This one realization, even now it stays in my guts. It stays in my guts. It just rejuvenates me every time I remember. Every time I face the difficulties externally or internally, I remember holding his hand with my both hands and putting my head on his hand and declaring, I am giving everything to you. And he declaring, you are dead. And then he's saying, from now, I am alive in you. So the life is my gift. Everything is my gift. You can't complain about anything anymore. In multiple dimensions, I started realizing it. I can't take the life for granted anymore. I can't complain about anything, about anybody, about anything anymore. I can have only one thing, gratitude. Nothing else. I can't complain. God, what a shift He gave me in life. What a change He has done to me. My whole cognition system, I tell you, it is like I realized the third phase of Sadashiva in me. See, last few days I am explaining Paramashiva, 36 tattvas. I explained Shiva Tattva, Shakti Tattva. Now I am explaining Sadashiva Tattva. Listen. How to make Sadashiva as part of you. How to realize your Sadashiva Tattva. Listen. The moment I started thinking in this direction, hey God, I can't complain about all the external attacks I am facing. I can't even have any internal reactions on my own because I am dead. I've already given me away to Paramashiva. So everything is just a bonus. I do not know whether it's a trick or a treat. You call in the West, na, trick or treat. I do not know whether this is a trick of my guru or treat from my guru or treat. I do not know, but it is too tasty, delicious. Listen carefully. I am not speaking for millions of people. I am speaking to few of my beloved disciples, my kids, people who have deep yearning to relate with me, like how I related with my Guru Arunagiri Yogeshwara. I am speaking for those of you. Now I am stretching my hand. Whoever is ready, dare to do what I did to my Guru, with my Guru. See, my Guru stretched his hand and asked me, hey, are you ready to give anything I ask? I simply said, what is this question? Anything you ask is yours. He said, give your life to me. Of course, I do not know how to give. So I just held his hand with both my hands and put my head on his hand and said, whatever I know as my life, everything is yours. I am giving. Please take it. I know one word he uttered, the last word I heard, you are dead. Then there was a break. I do not know the time, how long there was a break. Then I heard his voice. Now I am giving my life to you. Means I am manifesting in you. And he said, from now, the life is given by me as a gift bonus. You can't complain about anybody, anyone, anything anymore. You can't take life for granted. You can't be afraid. You can't have fear, you may lose this, you may lose that. No, because you already lost everything. Now whatever you have is my gift. I tell you, the kind of the internal powerfulness manifested in me with this one incident, how my whole system got reorganized, how my whole system got powerful cognition. Now I can clearly realize how my Guru made death as rejuvenation in me. Understand? Even now, in my very guts, that strength he infused is alive, living. Every time the external situations literally like mountain falls on me, I just know I am already dead long before. Now whatever I have is given by Him, so I can neither have fear of death nor complain. Whatever is there is a bonus. I have nothing to lose, nothing worse can happen, because I am already dead long before. This one realization just wakes me up. I know now death has become rejuvenation. The samhara has become part of me. It is no more away from me. It is part of me. And I still remember, it was on one Amavasya day. So after this incident happened, he told, come on, let's go to the temple tank. In temple tank, the Brahmins and Shivacharyas, they do Shraddha for their ancestors. And even if the village people come, they do rituals for them. Very rarely, only on important days, it was allowed to be performed on the temple tank. So that day, that performance was going on. I still remember, he took me there, made me sit, and made me perform Shraddha to myself. And then he also gave Shraddha to me. Symbolically, declaring I am dead and only He is alive in me. Listen. Whether it is a trick or a treat, or tricked treat, it is delicious to live in the body where He is manifesting. It is so delicious to experience life where He is manifesting. Hey, listen. The most beautiful thing in Guru Sishya Parampara is Guru never gives commandments. He just awakens your consciousness. You go on singing His glory. Because the way He awakened your consciousness. Hinduism is not built on commandments. It is built on consciousness. I cannot just narrate this experience as my own, claim any supremacy by removing my Guru, because the whole thing is so juicy only because of my Guru. Book-based traditions end up in commandments and dull, diluted, sometimes even deluded. Guru Sishya Parampara based traditions, most juicy, delicious. Blessed are those who like Guru. Listen, I am not even using the word who love. I am using more raw word, who like Guru. Blessed are those who enjoy their Gurus. The Guru Sishya Parampara is the most delicious living component of Hinduism. if he has not stretched his hand, and if I did not have that kind of a love feeling connection, I would have never experienced this deliciousness of death becoming rejuvenation. Understand? I did not have a big introduction about the Sadashivatva and death will become rejuvenation in you if you promise to give your life to me. Nothing. I just had a simple attachment and simple obedience. Only after I started manifesting whatever he gave me, I realized, oh God, now death is no more death, it is exuberating rejuvenation. Everything in my body became alive. Everything in my body became alive. I'm going to stretch my hand to all of you today. It's my promise. Because I am responsible to do whatever my gurus have done to me, to do the same thing to you all, my disciples. Whatever my gurus have done to me, I have to do it to all of you who want to be my disciples. See, you have a freedom to be my disciple or not to be my disciple. That is up to you. But the moment you decide to be my disciple, I have the great responsibility of whatever given to me by my gurus, I have to transmit it to you all. I can't be impotent guru. How my guru has reproduced himself on me in my consciousness, I have to reproduce me in your consciousness. That is the way the Guru Sishya Parampara is kept alive. The Guru Vali Parampara is kept alive. You have a freedom to be disciple or not. But if you decide to be disciple, I have the responsibility of reproducing everything my gurus have done to me to you. It's my responsibility. I'm going to stretch my hand to all of you today. Let me explain the next principle. Realizing you form your delusion, the moment you realize you form, you are the source of your delusions, you are liberated from delusions. Listen. I'll give you a very simple technique. Every night, when you fall asleep, keep a wet towel or ice cube, the bag filled with ice cube on your stomach. Why I say this, if you lie down like that with that wet towel or the ice cubes on your stomach, you can beautifully see how you slip into the dream state and deep sleep. The cool way you sleeping what will happen, you will gain huge confidence to see the alternative states of your existence. See, if you have a restful awareness to see your dream, your deep sleep, during the transition period, you will have guts to see all delusions you manifested. By uttering repeatedly, you have anger towards somebody, you built anger. By declaring somebody as an enemy to you, you made them enemy. By declaring you love somebody, you started loving them. By declaring something is good, you really made it as good for you. By declaring something is bad, you really made that as a bad for you. By your choice, your declarations, your decisions, you built something is good, bad, right, wrong around you. And when you declared something is bad, after that you realized it is not bad, it is good, but still you are stuck because of your early declaration. That is called delusion. Listen to this. This is directly from my Guru Arunagiri Yogeshwara. He is fully alive in me, in the body today. ரவுண்டு கட்டி அடிக்கிறாரு. இன்னைக்கு போடுற பால் எல்லாம் சிக்ஸர் தான். Hey, listen. Listen. You are settling down, downloading. That is why little delay for the satsang. Listen. Practice this technique for next 11 days. Putting the wet towel or the ice cube on your stomach while you sleep. This will help you to fall into the altered states of consciousness very smoothly. You will have the guts to see how you formed your delusions. How you formed your delusions. By declaring something is bad, you started hating it. By declaring something is good, you started loving it. By declaring you love something, you started loving it. By declaring you hate something, you started hating it. By its own existence, nothing is good, nothing is bad. Your declarations and decisions, your decision to be arrogantly, stupidly sticking to your decision, even knowing that your decision is wrong, is delusion. See, because you declared this is bad, and you started feeling it is bad, and you decide because you declared it is bad, you are going to stick to that decision, it is bad, is delusion. Please understand, all my disciples, all my kids, all my beloveds, understand, all of you are my beloved. Please listen, I have nothing to gain from you all. The only thing I need from you all, I want from you all, I enjoy is that sweet bliss, love tears you have in your corner of the eyes when you see me. That's all I enjoy. Understand that just for that I work day and night continuously with all my integrity to my Guru Arunagiri Yogeshwara. I am telling you, today sit and internalize this one idea, this one powerful cognition. Hey, how I declared certain person in my school is a bad guy, and how I started hating him or her. Even after some time, I realized that person is not bad, but because I decided he is bad, I wanted to stick to my decision arrogantly, stupidly, and continued it. Realize those small delusions. You will understand the big delusions you developed in your life, you are responsible. Hey, start with this small homework. When you understand, hey, every delusion in my life, I am responsible. Suddenly you will see, if you have 100 delusion, more than 80 will lose its power over you. Don't worry about the remaining 20. It will slowly melt down. Just by realization, 80 will melt down. By applying few times, the remaining 20 will melt down. Slowly you will become free of delusions. When I say slowly, it's not that you need years for this. If you just have a simple attachment to me, it will not take more than few days. By the time you do that wet towel, samyama, and understand how you slip into altered states of consciousness. Understand? From the waking state, whether you go up, turiya, turyadita, or down, sushupti and swapna. See, Jakrat is the waking state. From waking state, whether you go to awakened or alive state, turiya, turyadita, or the swapna and sushupti, dream and deep sleep. Whether you slip into this too or that too, it is altered state of consciousness. If you can smoothly slip into these states, you will realize all your delusions are your manifestation. One of my elder brother died. By accidentally falling into the village well. I ran to Yoganandapuri, Yogi, and told him that how much he would have struggled. That elder brother was very close to me and he was like my first secretary. And he went for a vacation to relative's house. And unfortunately in that village well, he fell and he died. When I went and told Raghupati Yogi, he first listened to the whole thing with a deep sympathy and healed me and cooled me. Next day, when I started telling him how much he would have struggled to breathe, the water filling the lungs, all that, then Raghupati Yogi said, you should not develop fear or resistance towards anything. And he held my hand sweetly and made me go through the visualization of me inside a water body, water filling my whole body, lungs, me not able to breathe, only water is filling my whole system. I saw very clearly the fear breaking. The fear of getting drowned is one of the most important fear. It's not that I'm going to jump into the water now and get drowned. No. But I am free from that fear of getting drowned once for all by His guidance and the way He led me into that process and liberated me. Understand? 99.99999% of you are not going to drown and die in your life. But 99.99999% of you have deep fear of getting drowned, and due to that fear, never live fully. Understand what I am saying? You are not going to get drowned and die, but you are filled with that fear of getting drowned. That is what I call delusion. Listen. The multiple delusions you have about life, people, situation, nature, humanity, prakriti, jiva, Ishvara, Jagat, about everything. Understand you are the source of the delusions. You will be liberated from delusions. You will be free from delusions. Aquaphobia is one of the biggest delusions. Unwarranted, irrational fear of water. I tell you, all your phobias are unwarranted and irrational. All your phobias. Thou shalt not entertain fear, engage with phobias. It's not commandment. It's revelation for you to be making it as realization. Thou shalt not engage with fears. Entertain yourself with phobias. It's not commandment. It's a realization to be enjoyed. Understand how much you enjoy creation, maintenance. Same way, start enjoying rejuvenation and delusion. Listen, when you start realizing you are already dead, nothing more to die, death will become rejuvenation. When you know you are responsible for your delusion, you just liberate yourself from delusion. I tell you, start uttering, even if you look like a cranky, loose, start uttering everything is good. Go on telling everyone, it is good, it's okay, it is good, I love it, I'm loving. So joyful, so sweet. You don't know. By declaring, you made that as reality, you make that as a reality. This is exactly I teach my kids. How my guru did to me. All I will do is, with my kids, I'll talk, tell, some way finally make them understand, to declare, hey, this is good, this is right. That's all. Once they start declaring, they will just start manifesting. They will be out of delusion. I tell you, if you start declaring, this is right, this is good, this is sweet, this is beautiful, go on, you will manifest so much love, so much ecstasy. It's like a honey oozing out of honeycomb. You will ooze consciousness in your life. See, consciousness oozing in your life is life energy. I tell you, whether I sit in samadhi or work 24 hours, I am alive. Whether I am unclutched, body is inactive, or fully active, alive, I am fully alive. Because so much life positivity oozing out of me. Whether I love or scream, whether I am like ice cream or ice cream, I am intense. Whether I am like ice cream or ice cream, I am intense. Love oozing out in your life. I tell you, love oozing out in your life. Go on declaring, this is good, this is good, this is good. Let me work on it. Even sometime, if your mind is not ready to agree, no, this is bad. No, let us work on it. Let us start working on it. Why so much resistance? Why to engage or entertain, support the resistance? Let's work on it. It fills your system and manifests such immense love of Krishna. Understand, love of Krishna is not like your ordinary love. It is powerful love. Love of Sadashiva is a powerful love. It doesn't change due to any reason. He loves because he is love, not because you are lovable or not. You are lovable or not is irrelevant. He loves because he is love. Love someone who loves you because he is love, not because you are lovable or not. If you love someone because you are lovable, tomorrow you may become unlovable and you may lose his love. There is always insecurity. Love someone who loves you because he is love. Is love, the relationship is not dependent on your ability, capability, inability. It is because he is love. My guru-disciple relationship started with this strength. And I tell you, I may train you, but I'll never ever hate you. I'll train you. but I'll never ever hate you. Even the people who hate me, I keep distance, but I never hate. I make myself unavailable to them so they don't waste my time, but I never hate them. Listen. Prativyai chainam agnescha daivi vak avisati savai daivi vakyaya yat yat eva vadati tat tat bhavati. This is Brihadaranyaka Upanishad, first adhyaya, fifth Brahmana, 18th mantra. The divine intra-organ of speech, vak, from the earth and fire permeates him. That's a divine intra-organ of speech, vak, through which whatever he says or declares gets manifested as declared. It's a beautiful Shastra Pramana. Maybe write 3 times. You don't need to do 108 times, 3 times. All of you, type it in your Facebook and tag it to me. All my kids and whoever want to be my kid, do this 3 times. Type 3 times and tag it to me. I myself not physically sitting and seeing now, because constantly sitting in samadhi, but you tag it to that. You writing it and internalizing is more important. Just 3 times. I'll upload this Shastra Pramana into the Facebook. Just 3 times. Type, don't do copy paste. No. You have to type every time. Only then you will internalize. Pritivyai chainam agnescha daivi vak avisati savai daivi vakyaya yat yat eva vadadi tat tat bhavati. Listen. By constantly declaring good things about people, situation, person, and feeling all those people, person, everything is good, you gain confidence in life and you release yourself from all delusion. You manifest so much of life positivity. You gain so much confidence to live, love, so much life positivity. You are free from delusions. Even once or twice you experience this, you gain confidence towards life. Understand, the greatest wealth in life is having confidence towards life. In 14, I left my home to make a home for Hinduism. means for all of you. To make home for all my disciples, I left my home at 14. To make country for all my disciples, I left my country at 40. 14, I gave up my home to make home for all of you. 40, I gave up my country to make country for all of you. It is just because my guts, strength to live, life positivity, stamina to live. I tell you, the source of this stamina is spiritual strength. I just know I am the source of my delusions. Because of that, I am liberated from all my delusions. I pulled myself out of all my delusions. If you know you are the source of your delusions, you will just pull yourself out of all your delusion. Understand these two principles. How to transform your death into rejuvenation, and how to transform your delusion into liberation, pulling out of the delusion. The fear of death is an unusual, abnormal, irrational fear of personally dying or somebody who is part of you, they dying. Understand this too, you will realize your Sadashivatva. Creation, sustenance, rejuvenation, getting out of delusion and liberation. Srishti, Sthiti, Samhara, Prabhava, Anugraha. All these five will become your powers. You will manifest Sadashivatva. You will manifest these 5 dimensions, 5 phases, PHASES of you, your existence. I tell you, when you get out of delusion, which you created, see, when you create, oh, this is difficult, this is bad, this is wrong, I can't, and made small mole into mountain and destroyed your life energy flow. But you decide, no, work is not bad. Being workaholic is not bad. It's not wrong. Nobody is exploiting me. I am stretching myself and becoming alive, active. By working, nobody died. Only by lying, everyone fell into depression and died. Destroyed themselves. By being active and overactive, nobody died. Only by over-lying, people fell into depression and destroyed their life. When you realize and go on declaring, hey, I'm working, it is good, it is life positive, and get out of that laziness even once, you will gain so much confidence to declare, the highest realities of you and stand up to it. Once I got addicted to this hotel coffee. In Thiruvannamalai, there is a hotel, Udupi Hotel. My guru, Raghupati Yogi, used to take me every day, morning, and give me that coffee and take me for the yoga. I got addicted. And morning when I get up and come with my guru, first thing I'll say, get me coffee, I'll tell. After a few days, I myself understood I am becoming addicted. Then I asked him that how to get out of this. He said, just go and tell 3 people that I hate coffee, I don't want to drink coffee anymore. To my mother, to his wife, my guru's Raghupati Yogi's wife, and Udupi Hotel owner. All 3. Only these 3 will give coffee for me. He told me, go and tell all these 3 people that you hate coffee and you don't like coffee, you don't want coffee, it's bad. I did it. I saw all 3 stopped giving me. In 2-3 days, I even forgot coffee. Listen, really this happened. When I started declaring, telling, first time when I told my mother I hate coffee, I don't like coffee, neither she believed nor I believed. But second time when I went and told my guru's wife, she thought maybe I am a little cranky and my mood is not good. Or her husband would have told me to do this because she knows all the trick. Even if you are a great enlightened Siddha, your wife knows all your tricks. You are not beyond your wife. Your wife is the bigger Siddha, bigger person than all your enlightenment. And she knows all his tricks, all his techniques, all his methods. So she thought maybe he only told him to do this. Third time when I went and declared to that hotel owner, Udupi hotel owner, I also started believing and he also started believing. I tell you, that's all. Just go. What you want to manifest in your life, just go on declaring to everyone. So you want to manifest new life, declare in your Facebook, today I am dead. My death date is, put the today's date. So from now onwards, my guru is living in me. So all the life from this moment is given by my guru. So I cannot complain about life. I cannot crib about anyone. I cannot crib about anything. I cannot blame anyone. I cannot accuse anyone. Everything, if I am breathing also, it is a bonus. Don't worry about, oh, people may tell me I am mad, I am loose, I am cranky, as if now they have a good opinion about you or what. Drop this delusion, people have good opinion about you. People don't have good opinion even about themselves. How do you expect them to have a good opinion about you? This whole idea, people are having good opinion about you, is a shit. You should know very clearly, all human beings are deluded and they have only bad opinion about themselves. Because of that, they have only bad opinion about you. People, listen, are so deluded. They have only bad opinion about themselves. Because of that, they have bad opinion only bad opinions about you also. If you are thinking, there are some people having good opinion about you. You are loose, you are cranky, you are poo. So do not worry about people having good opinion, bad opinion, all that. Life on the planet Earth is for enlightenment. Now what I am teaching is a technique for enlightenment. Whether people think you are crazy, whether they think you are cranky, whether they think you are loose, whether they think you are gone grey, cranky, don't bother. Go on declaring best things about you and life and people and start manifesting it. Start manifesting it. Declare, today I am dead. My death date is this. Today my Swamiji stretched his hand. I put my head and both my hands on his hand and promised and committed I am dead to him. So he gave his life to me. Just like his guru gave his guru's life to him, he gave his life to me, which is literally Arunagiri Yogeshwara's life. I don't have a separate life. Only when I talk about him, I become fully energetic, alive, active, all flexing my muscles and doing this whole drama and energetic. Only he is my life. So like he gave his life to me, I am giving his life to you through this body. That's all. So from today, only Arunagiri Yogeshwara's life is my life. Life is given by him. So I can neither complain, nor blame, or accuse, or crib about situation, people, person, anything. Everything I have is bonus. I can only have gratitude. Nothing else can be done because I am already dead. I can't complain anything as a bad because the worst thing, death, has already happened to me. Now only anything happening to me is good. Because I am allowed to live after my death. I am still alive after my death. Listen. What I am trying to convey to you, logically start cherishing. See, what I am trying to convey, I am not trying to claim this whole thought current is completely logical, but this whole thought current is completely powerful. You apply your rational mind on this powerful cognition, some of your logical doubts, questions will be answered. Many of the other logical doubts, questions will be just killed. My love will ooze out and kill many of your illogically logical questions, irrationally rational doubts. My love will soak your whole consciousness and make you realize my Guru's teachings and blessings to me in you. அருணகிரி யோகீசா நீ வாழ்க, உன் குரு பரம்பரை வாழ்க, உன் சிஷ்ய பரம்பரை வாழ்க. வாழையடி வாழையென ஆல்போல் தழைத்து அருகுபோல் வேரூன்றி மூங்கில் போல் சுற்றம் சூழ பாரெலாம் புகழ பாரெலாம் பார்க்க நீ எனக்களித்த நிறைஞானம் எனக்குள் பொங்கி உலகெல்லோர்க்குள்ளும் மலர்ந்து நீ வாழ்க, நின் கொற்றம் வாழ்க, நின் கொடை வாழ்க, நின் நிறைவாழ்க, என் இறையே நீ வாழ்க வாழ்க வாழ்க. ஐயோ, இந்த மூட்ல தமிழ்ல பேச ஆரம்பிச்சு நான் நிறுத்த மாட்டேன்டாடே. இங்கிலீஷுக்கு மாறிக்கலாம். In this mood, if I shift it to Tamil, I will not stop. That's why I shifted back to English. Listen. Bowing down to Paramashiva Ganapati, bowing down to Paramashiva, my own Guru, Arunagiri Yogishwara, with their blessings and the blessings of all the gods and goddesses of Kailasa, I am stretching my hand to all of you. Wherever you are, my hand is there. Hold it with both your hands and put your head on the hand and declare, whoever wants to give your life to me, ready to give your life to me, give it to me now. I accept and declare you are dead. Arunagiri Yogishwara, Paramashiva is alive in you all from now, from this moment. Paramashiva, Arunagiri Yogishwara is alive He manifests. Paramashiva himself manifests in all of you. Now, from now. Don't think it is too small. Don't think, oh, for Swamiji, physically initiation happened. Now he is stretching the hand only through the digital screen. How can that happen? I'll tell you one small incident. Listen. Few days before, one of my daughter who is taking care of me, she was standing next to me in the screen, in the computer. I was scrolling. Some movie poster was released. It's a Devi related movie. So that poster was there. I bowed down with a deep reverence. Devi Parashakti. She started laughing and told me, Swamiji, it is an artist. The actress dressed up as Devi, you are bowing down. I did not respond. I just smiled and kept quiet. And after few seconds of scrolling, there was a snake photo. And I picked up the coffee cup purposely, knowingly, and told her, hey, you just expand this screen. It's a touch screen, So I said, expand it. By expand it means you have to put your hand and just do that. To expand that. I want to see it big. She said, no, Swamiji, it is a snake. How can I put my hand? I'm afraid to put my hand. I laughed. Hey, see. See? First of all, it's a screen. It can't bite you and kill you. But fear makes you feel it is real. For me, love, devotion makes it feel it is real. My devotion made the screen as real for me. Your fear makes the screen real for you. Understand? So when you bow down, Vedaswarupa, I saw you bowing down with such deep devotion. I commit with you, initiation has happened in you. Whoever bowed down sincerely, I give you my commitment, initiation has happened in you. Love makes the screen real. Your intensity makes the screen real. Digi as real initiation. Understand? Then she realized, yes, our intensity makes the screen real. I told her, now you understand why I bowed down. My intensity makes her look as Devi for me, Parashakti for me. Your fear makes even the snake photo on digital screen look as a real snake for you. Listen. Nothing is digital when there is intense, sweet, simple love between you and me. Simple love, simple attachment. Today, do only these two. Declare again and again. Paramashiva, Arunagiri Yogishwara, I am dead in your hand. I give my life in your hand. Let you manifest in me. As you manifested in my Guru, let you manifest in me also. That's it. Decide all your delusions are your manifestation, your declaration, your manifestation, and start realizing it. You will simply get out of all delusion. You will become so life positive and living enlightened. You will have so much of guts. You will start seeing life everywhere. You will be alive. Rishi means who sees mantras, who sees even vibrations. You will become so life positive. You will see vibrations everywhere. And you will see mantras everywhere. You will see Paramashiva everywhere.